והמוח מייצג את המושכות שמושכות בחושים. באינטלקט זה איפה שאנחנו קופצים כשאנחנו עושים מדיטציה, אנחנו קופצים לאינטליגנציה. האינטליגנציה היא בעצם אומרת למוח לא, אתה לא הולך לקחת את החושים שלי לאיפה שרע לי. הרי קרישנה?
הרי קרישנה.
קרישנה, קרישנה?
קרישנה, קרישנה.
הרי הרי.
הרי הרי.
הרי רמה?
הרי רמה.
עכשיו אתם. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. In like a needle, out like a plow. I heard about that concept about a year and a half ago, actually even 2 years, when I visited Alachua, Florida for the first time, where I met Dr. David Wolf and Marie Gulshin, where they expressed and shared with me they were sharing their spiritual path, what inspires them, and their spiritual practice to everyone around them. Instead of presenting spirituality as one unified practice, platform, and direction, and inspire one or maybe few varieties of people that will take to that spiritual practice, they represent themselves as they are, as doctors, as therapists, as friends, as co-workers, and from within the circle of their interests and influence, people who would feel naturally drawn to their spiritual practice, that would make that extra step and share with them about their practice. For example, David Wolf, dear Govinda, went inside the academy and pursued a PhD and made his dissertation about the chanting of the Maha Mantra and its effect on trauma and depression. He went inside the community as a needle and pulled so many souls who were in search of a spiritual practice from that community like a plow. At that time, when I heard about that concept for the first time, I was in a very different place in my spiritual practice and in life in general. I was presenting myself as a very bold person, unified in my practice. Literally, I was bold as a monk, and not as flexible to allow people from different places in their life to try out my spiritual practice. I would find different ways to refine and redefine the language that I use to accommodate the practice, to accommodate the experience of the knowledge that I was sharing. However, still, I was more of a plow trying to get the needles from within the circle of associations that I was around at that time. And in the past year or so, things or the tool I was using to plow gradually changed for me, and now I find myself being a needle much more than I was a plow 2, 3, 4 years ago. The tool is similarly much more finer and smaller. For example, the job that I got now, only after 3, 4, I think like even more, 5 months, I got a platform here that allows me to do kirtan, to teach people mantra meditation 3 times a month. And it allows me completely freely to share Krishna consciousness, to share how to come to the mode of goodness with the people who come here to support. And I actually see that that time was not wasted. I was able to create so much trust and bonding within my work, with my co-workers and with the people who come for support, which now when I share with them the practice of the Maha Mantra, the chanting of the Maha Mantra in a more systematic way, it goes much more deeper, and I get something that I wanted for a long time, a regular association with people who are interested in bhakti. I still go and I hand out books once in a while, but really this is my focus now, and it gives some really sweet fruits. I get to witness how people organically inquire deeper and deeper into their consciousness. Thinking about reflections for this past year, for 2021, I feel that for me personally, becoming more of a needle rather than a plow can serve as a key experience for this year. And what's yours? I'll be glad to hear in the comments below how was your year, what is your key proverb for this year, or perhaps you would like to share how you became a needle and got out like a plow, helping and serving others in their spiritual constitution. wishing everyone a happy, jolly, auspicious year. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. עכשיו אתם. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. עכשיו אני עוד פעם. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,